guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm gonna do a quick video, hopefully just a quick tutorial how I shape my hair once it's all installed. If you're interested in seeing how I achieve the final look, please stay tuned. And before we get started, go ahead and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Comment, I will respond back to all comments, and like this video if you want to see more tutorials. Okay, so I have it like I want it, and what I do is I first pull. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this with the black shirt on, but it's just the shirt I'm working with today. So I first pull, because you see these straggly pieces. This is from when I separated them and I had to coil them. First I pull, let me just say that I pull that, and I just cut all this off, but I cut it at an angle, because you know how you cut hair, you do it jaggedly kind of, because you don't want a blunt cut. So at an angle, just to get rid of this. And honestly, these pieces you can go through here and cut them, because you're going to go back through anyways. But yeah, you just want to get all that out the way, all that extra fuzz. And as your hair gets longer, like meaning you're wearing it for longer, you're going to have more of this, and you're going to be able to perfect how to do this. So I'm holding it at an angle, and I'm just cutting downward in a jagged direction just to get rid of that. There's no way you can get rid of all the fuzz. Like it's impossible. So if you don't like fuzzy hair, this isn't the hair for you. Fuzzy, frizzy hair, it's not the hair for you. I'm honestly happy with this side of the hair for the most part. All I'm gonna do is get this back area that's longer. I need to change my shirt color. Do I have a shirt nearby? I don't. So for the purpose of this reshaping type thing, or shape my hair, I changed my shirt. So as you can see, this part is hanging, and over time it's going to, these are going to stretch out and hang further. But you don't want to have this happening where it doesn't look uniform. And the reason why it's like this is because I have a braid going across the back of my hair, so that in case I want to pull in the ponytail, I can, which I rarely do. But if I go on vacation or go to the pool or something, I want that to be able to happen or work out. So since I'm planning on getting back in the gym, I got her to braid it that way. So for this, pretty much I just want to line it up with the rest of my hair, and this is where it needs to get cut off at. So I kind of eye it, and then I do the same thing. I cut at an angular, and see how it just pops right in there? It's there. So I will go around and try to find other long pieces and do the same thing. I got some in the back here. So cut down at a, and trust me, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be, but it's not going to be, you can do it to where it's not at a noticeable difference, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So like I said, I'm pretty much happy with this side on how it's falling. If anything, I go through here and I kind of build in layers like this, and I kind of just take some off here. You're literally shaping it to your desire, to your hair, to your face, all that. This side is kind of longer, so that I don't have to always pull this back, I'm going to cut this just a tad bit, not a lot, just a tad bit. If you see that, so pull. That's it. So yeah, for this side, I'm pretty much good. Maybe I'll take some of the front off, like this little piece. And notice the difference between how the coil, can you see this? You see that? Versus I'm going to show you what a blunt one looks like, and then I'm going to go back and clean it up. Alright, so let's just say I take, this piece right here. And let's just say I do a blunt cut versus the jagged thing. Blunt cut is straight across. The blunt cut still doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look like it's in place with everything else. So now when I go back and fill it in, go back and cut it at an angle, it gives it that edginess. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, so this side I'm good with. This is gonna be the part that I'm gonna have to play around with. So this is gonna be hard to do on camera, but I'm gonna try. So I start at the bottom, like I said before. Like I got one stuck in my shirt. It's crazy. Yeah, start at the bottom. And I do the same thing. And honestly, I probably should be cutting this way, but that's kind of hard to do on camera. So I feel like I'll be fine cutting the way I'm going. I want to get rid of those straggly pieces. So I'm pulling to look for them. Like I want you to come out. Show me your face. There we go. So you can see this. It's not that bad. When you separate them, if you pull them back together pretty good, you're not gonna have a lot of straggly pieces. So I'm having to turn my head at angles just so I can see what I'm working with. Because sometimes, the lighting is different. So what may look good this way looks completely different that way. So you still have some. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna steal some more. And like I said, you can do this over time. Over time, as it grows, as your hair gets older, you're gonna have to continue to do this. Now what I'm gonna do is the front of my head, I just wanna make sure that it falls correctly, like it falls how I want it to fall. So I don't need this build up in the front. Like I don't need this much in the front. So I'm just gonna take these longer pieces. Ooh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this at an angle. We're gonna see. I'm gonna go in this way. Kind of hard. Yep, no I'm not. So it's just hard that way. So let's see where it falls. And you want to start longer than shorter because you can't, once you cut it, you can't go back and fix it. I mean, you can add crochet back in there, but who wants to do all that? So at this point, it's pretty much just pulling and cutting until you find your desired shape. Like all this right here, I don't need. So let's see how I'm gonna do this. What you don't want is one side to be longer than the other. So let's see how I'm gonna do this. And I would say if you're good with cutting down, cut down. If you're good with cutting up, cut up. Just make sure you're cutting at an angle and you're doing it kind of jaggedly. Okay. So I feel like the way I crocheted it in, it's falling pretty good to where I don't have to reshape it a lot. What you don't want is to have like gaps. Like you don't want your hair to be like this to where it doesn't look like it's staggered. You want it to look like it's falling on top of each other. Like that's how it's supposed to be. So this is gonna irritate me. Cut that off. So now focus on the top area. Oh, this part always makes me a little nervous, but this is too much. So I'm just gonna start taking some off. Just seeing how it falls. I want a little bang. What is this? Can't go. You can't be here. Yeah, I want a little bang, but I don't want a lot of bang, so I want it to fall naturally in my face. So this. Still a little too much bang. I don't cut a lot of the bang off because a lot of times I'm gonna pull my hair back and I'm gonna reshape it. But I want it to be available for me to reshape and reform so that when it does fall on my face, it still looks good. So at this point, I'm pretty satisfied with it. Like I said, it's gonna flatten out. Now I just want to make sure that if I am to go out, am I going to be able to, or wear my hair out, am I going to be able to reshape it the way I want it to be, the way I want to wear it. So I like a little bit in my face, but I don't want a lot. Yeah, that's pretty perfect. So just this little section got to go. There we go. So as you can see, angles, this got to go. Has some areas that's still too long. All right, so I'm pretty satisfied. So there you have it. That is how I crochet my hair, how I shape it up to my face, and this is the final product. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something. If not everything, hopefully you felt comfortable enough to try this at home. If you do, please leave a comment below. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. And like I said before, if you want to see future videos like this, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, like, and share this video. All right, I'll see you in the next one.